Hello, my name is Angelo, and this is an excerpt from my play, The Journey Part 1. I wrote this play a couple years ago, and it explores a few different characters traveling from BC down south for the winter. And this is a character named Noah who's returning back to Canada after being away for 6 months. He went down through Oregon, Washington, into Mexico, and is now in California. He's in Mendocino, which is in Northern California. So he's on his way home back to Vancouver, and he is nostalgic and reminiscing and yearning for a return. And there's a certain someone who he's thinking about, and he finds himself by the beach, by the ocean, at sunset. And this is a poem that Noah wrote, that I wrote for him, and this is the character sharing his poem and reflections. The sunset is coming on. Through the rear view window, silhouetted humans walking arm in arm, cloaked in drapes, and a sense of togetherness brings warmth. The wind picks up, and newspapers are flying and flapping in the wind. Birds cheer, baking and breaking breads in their nests. I have forgotten all the things I didn't do. In calm repose, okay with knowing I will not be remembered for any of it. The days are full with babies crying and long stares at windows. Napping has become my new spiritual practice. Men take photos of their wives standing in front of the seashore, and old fishing towns lay bare the ghosts that once danced in their halls. Dogs sit in reflective pose outside doorways, being fed crumbs of gold by old women and dancing fools. I know the wild why of coming here, deciding to take the steps up the case, the papers folded neatly back in the brief moment of time it took to make them. Images of your sandy hair waving to me from there, like a pillow laying across a mattress covered in white sheets, clean. I am everywhere now and nothing, arriving perfectly for this insurrection. A feather has become my traveling companion, and a book split in the middle lays on my lap. The cup, now covered in black, half gold. The wind again through the tall green grass, half yellow. Hummingbirds dancing on my knees. Bees playing selfless and hard to get. Ocean waves murmur below the belly, and above my head clouds, faded in pastels of white pale blue. The trees in the distance are robust and green, circular, voluptuous, wanting to be touched. Sea foam covers ears and eyes. My mouth is wet, oily, and flexible. My legs strong. They can take me anywhere. Remembering that night in San Pancho, Mexico, crowded by stars and sand, walking the beach strong, firm, young, masculine, knowing very well I could walk forever. Nothing and no thing could stop me, except me. And as night fell in, I walked up the cobblestone streets to the place I called rest, laying on a bed, soft yet firmly placed. A warm breeze through the linen drapery reminded me once again of where I am now, and the humans walking arm in arm, silhouetted by the oncoming sunset. The geese up above bring me back to astonishment as they form their famous V-shape northward. I hear them clapping with their wings, cheering onward, their approach up there to you. I look up, and my gaze joins them. Just right behind you, my friends. I will meet you there. Then you come in with your flower dress through the field, covered in a white hat, purple boots, placing your arms around me assuredly, and once again, I know why I'm here, why the photo was taken, knowing why the wings spread so vast and wide, the trail lays before me clearly marked, the birds in the trees soften their chirps towards their bedtime, and the whole time, the widow of the wind and the widow of the sea gently sits at her table, pouring me a cup of the reddest wine I have ever seen, and together, in cheery merriment, we drink to nothing, to everything, together in silence. Thanks for listening.